Hello everyone, I'm Avasa Love, and today we are going to be offering you a training on how to teach the Natural Solutions class for an amazing doTERRA class where you can expect to enroll about 60 to 80% of the customers that you are empowering with natural solutions. So let me go ahead and we will dive into this content. Okay. So why I'm teaching today on the Natural Solutions class is because this is the class that doTERRA is making widely available for free at doterra.com in the Advocates tab. Of course, you can teach other essential oil classes than this, but this is really a great basic class that you can duplicate throughout your team. But as long as your classes have the basics of what are people's top health priorities, what are essential oils, why use them, why doTERRA, that the class teaches on the basic primary essential oils and explains the membership, then it's an awesome class and you can be creative with it. But today we're going to start with this because this is going to be the fundamental. So first and foremost, your classes need to be 40 to 50 minutes long. No longer than that. If you go over that amount of time, people's attention span will cap out. They kind of will, people go into overload and overwhelm. And the reality is that people purchase emotionally. So if you overwhelm somebody, immediately, it's like they've learned enough, they've had enough for the day, they just need to get out and go to a restaurant or something. They're going to want to move on. Whereas if you really give someone something potent, just like our essential oils, give people something potent, very pure, to the point, and they're going to want to buy it. I mean, really, the second that they open a bottle and smell it, they're going to want to buy it, right? We don't need to oversell. So 40 to 50 minute classes, no more. And it's going to consist of about a 5-minute intro or less. You should have a notebook and pen or a pad of paper and a pen, something to take notes today, because I'm going to be giving you some key lines that I use in classes that I've also taken from other leaders. So the intro should consist of you sharing your why, thanking everyone for coming. Anybody that you're presenting with, there should be an introduction and an edification, and then always sharing your intention of how you want to uplift those people you're with or empower the people you're with. And then we're going to go into 10 minutes on what are everyone's health priorities, what are the needs in the room. We're going to go into why doTERRA, why essential oils, like I said, are 10 essential oils that come in the Home Essentials Kit and the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Again, we're going to explain for 5 to 10 minutes on the membership, how they can get these oils in their hands. We're going to help our guests enroll. And then also just to understand that as we're closing the class, we have this awesome opportunity to share about the Wellness Advocate program, to share about the business, and also to book a class from this class, or book numerous classes from this one class. And that way you're never going to run out of your network. Really highly recommend for these classes no more than 1 or 2 snacks. We don't want to make too many of our classes a party setting because it's not duplicatable. It's too expensive for us, really. You don't even have to have the snacks. You could just have water with drops of essential oils in it. But if you want to have a little something, some refreshments, guacamole and add some of our doTERRA essential oil lime is wonderful. Or also apples, and you can soak them in water with 5 drops of On Guard. That's wonderful. Or hummus. I really like hummus with coriander or basil or rosemary. Okay, so let's get into the class. And also, in terms of what you should have when you're there, you can order these. You can order them through the Natural Solutions handouts through Class in a Box, or just order them, as a packet on their own through your Loyalty Rewards program. I've also made this into a PowerPoint, so you can make these into a keynote or a PowerPoint. If you're in our team, we have that uploaded in our files section. I like not handing out a handout saves us money, and also people don't get distracted with the handouts. So I actually just bring my laptop everywhere I go, and I do this via PowerPoint. And then at the class, I make sure to have enrollment forms. You're not going to want to enroll people on your laptop there and then. You're going to want to get everybody's orders through the enrollment forms. That way you don't get backed up on the website. And also sometimes the websites glitch and you can lose a sale that way. So always bring an enrollment form, some pens, some paper for people to take notes, and just your core basic essential oils, or maybe the core of what comes in the natural solutions class. You don't need more oils than that. Again, we don't want to be overwhelming people. Simple, simple, simple is powerful. All right, so we begin the class with a little intro. I always like, and this is where you guys can start taking notes if you'd like, always starting with a welcome. Thank you everyone for coming. I really appreciate your presence today to come and learn about essential oils and about natural solutions in our life. Our mission is to empower a healer in every home. So I'm sharing my intention. Our mission is to empower a healer in every home to help you transform your medicine cabinets today. Maybe share a little bit about yourself, like a little bit. So I've been educating for the last 3 years. I've always been somebody in tune with natural living, and I found doTERRA through healing my sinuses, and it's been, I've been a partner with doTERRA ever since. If you have a person that you're presenting with, make sure that you edify them. I'm also going to be teaching today with my amazing wellness advocate partner, Sandy. Sandy is such a bright human being, so loving, so caring, and I love how she's taking on these essential oils with her children. You can highlight her, and then she can share for a minute as well. Whoever is hosting the class, like it's their home, they should be the one to open and welcome everybody and then edify the presenter. So we just dove in, and I actually like to start, so we just did the intro. And so then actually also I like to share as part of my intro a little bit of an agenda. So I say, okay, today everyone, we are going to be first finding out what your health needs are. This class is for those that are in this room. We're going to cater the class to you. So let's just go around, and I'd like you to share whatever you're comfortable with sharing is your top health concern. Also, you can write down your top 3 health concerns. If the people have a packet, inside the packet, I'll show you here. Inside the packet is a page right here. Oh, I went too far. Let's go back, where they can write down their top 3 health concerns. So you can say, also, you can go ahead and write down your top health needs on this page, and then we're going to be able to address it. And I then like to just go around the room, and I have a pad of paper and pen myself, and I'm just taking notes of what are the key issues in the room so that I can really share this presentation with them in mind. So then then I say, okay, so after we get your health needs, then I'm going to share with you a little bit more about what essential oils are, how we use them, why we partner with doTERRA. We're going to go through the core primary essential oils for our health needs, and then I'm going to show you our most popular kits. There's zero pressure for anyone to buy anything. Unless you guys see something you like, I'm going to be able to help you get it at wholesale prices, and we have awesome promos this month. So how does that sound, everyone? Blah, they say, yay. And we say, okay, let's get started. All right. So I like to give people an agenda. They don't feel like they're getting surprised at the end that you are selling something. And also that agenda was explained to them when they were invited to the class. So everybody knows what they're in for. All right, so then let's get started. So we begin with everybody just going around the room and sharing what their top issues are. And I love this part of the class. It becomes kind of like a women's circle. Everybody's sharing and connecting and opening their heart, and we're getting vulnerable with each other of what's going on in our lives. And it's a really nice tone to set for the class. That can take about 10 minutes. And that's okay that takes a large portion of the class, because that's the most important part, is what are they working with. So then after we've wrapped that up, then you can say, okay, let's go into the next section. And you get to be the leader, and you have to get a little bit comfortable with saying, okay, everyone, let's come back, and we're going to now, because people can get carried away. Now we're going to talk about why essential oils. And this part of and this is when we start with the packet. You can literally read off the words from this packet. Okay, We have choices right now. We currently have this modern approach that is a 6.5 trillion industry where man is producing these medicines. They address our symptoms, but the needs remain. They don't really address the root cause. They're made from isolated synthetic agents. Are we healthier with all this money that we're putting into modern care? No, right? Everybody's in agreement. Whereas currently we also have this resurgence of natural solutions where nature produces, the medicine. It addresses the root cause, and it meets the body's needs. So not only are we addressing the symptoms, we're actually able to heal at a root level. They're extracted from plants, from Mother Nature. We've been using them. I like to input a little history. We've been using them since the dawn of time. It's been listed and noted that the Egyptians were using them. They were buried with them. It's listed in the Bible over 1,000 times. They enhance physical and emotional health, and they have side benefits instead of side effects. So a little note, if I'm launching a new builder, I'll have them read this off the packet just for them to practice using their voice in public speaking. Just easy, again, reading right off the packet. You'll see a little wild orange icon here. So that means this is a great time to bust out your wild orange, pass it around the room, and talk about wild orange in a simple way. I love wild orange. Go ahead, everybody. Put a drop in the palm of your hand. Breathe it in. This is our natural antidepressant, and it's uplifting, energizing. It's also cleansing. You can clean your house with it, clean your hands with it, and you can share your personal experience. Also, if anybody mentioned depression or anxiety, then you can talk about, so Jane, you mentioned anxiety. Wild orange is a great essential oil for anxiety, and you can really talk about the oil for the people's needs in the room. Again, we're just reading through the packet at this point about what essential oils are and how they're effective. So I'm not going to read this through because it's pretty self-explanatory, but you can just talk about the magnified peppermint leaf and how we can see here the oil sacs and how there's oil sacs in all of plants, all of nature. Nature has these aromatic compounds that we extract and distill for our health benefits. They contain hundreds of different compounds, explaining how they work through the cells and penetrate on a cellular level. This is a virus they're depicting inside the cell. Pharmaceuticals cannot enter into our cell walls. This is why they can't help us heal on the root level, whereas essential oils can. And then explaining how powerful they are. 1 drop of peppermint oil equals 28 cups of peppermint tea. It makes it quite affordable that just 1 dose of peppermint oil, right? It's pennies, can be, this huge support for all sorts of issues in your body instead of that expensive, actually, Tylenol. So we just, again, can read through the packet. This is where we're explaining why doTERRA, that currently in the world, essential oils are not regulated. Most of the oils in the world are synthetic, which have harmful side effects, or they're food grade, which don't have health benefits, or they're therapeutic, which are a very marginal health benefit. If you go to the grocery store, you can give them an example. If you go to the grocery store, you're going to see a 100% pure, 100% organic essential oil there, but you won't be able to ingest them, and they aren't actually 100%. They still have contaminants and pesticides. What we are working with is something called certified pure therapeutic grade. And in order to be certified pure therapeutic grade, first our plants are harvested from their natural habitat. This is where you can maybe insert a bit about co-impact sourcing, how we source from their indigenous habitat, meaning that we work currently with over 22,000 indigenous communities, and 2/3 of the places we source from are third world countries, and how we give back to these people and uplift these economies. And then our oils go through 6 or 7 different distillations and 6 different testing processes to verify there's no fillers or harmful contaminants, and everything goes through stringent third-party testing to ensure authenticity and potency. So that is the doTERRA difference. And this is why, if you're sitting with a group of moms, this is why moms are choosing doTERRA, because they know it's something safe they can use through their pregnancy, on their babies, with their children, in their home. Or if you're talking to athletes use these essential oils, or, et cetera. You can, again, cater this to who you're talking to. And now we're going to explain how to use these essential oils. There's 3 ways that we use them: to have them around us, on top of us, and within us. And again, I like to really incorporate the other people that I'm presenting with into the presentation. Okay, Jane, why don't you share an aromatic usage and talk? So she'll talk about the aromatherapy and how it boosts mood. And then we talk about peppermint oil, and you can read through the uses of peppermint. And since this is about tension, nausea, headaches, if there was someone in the room that mentioned that they're dealing with headaches or mentioned motion sickness, things like that, then as you can pass it through the room, but also say, so Bob mentioned tension. Peppermint is going to be an excellent oil to use throughout the day for those, mild headaches. Topical, again, same thing. You can, talk about the topical usages, and then as you share about Deep Blue, reference it to the people in the room. And then internal, this is only for doTERRA, drop in water for all of these amazing health benefits. Talking about then On Guard, if someone mentioned immunity, then you say, okay, yeah, Sally, On Guard is going to be an excellent one for your immunity benefits. And then again, you're going to be passing it around the room. All right, here we're looking at our transformed medicine cabinet. This is how we are prepared for life, how we're preventing, and even how we have some overall maintenance that we'll talk about in a minute with our Lifelong Vitality Pack vitamins. This is where you can go through a handful more of the essential oils that come in our kit. So you're going to want to talk about Breathe, Digestion, Melaleuca, lemon, frankincense. When you spoke about the topical usage, also you would have wanted to talk about the fractionated coconut oil. So this is where we're really going oil by oil through the kit that we're going to share with them. And you're, again, talking about the oil in relationship to the needs in the room. After you've gone through that, then you're going to want to make sure to talk about the Lifelong Vitality Pack. You can say, okay, in doTERRA, we are advocates of a wellness lifestyle, and actually the base of our health and well-being is our nutrition. Currently today, we all need multivitamins because our plants and our food and only have about 10% of the phytonutrients they once had. Interestingly enough, doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality Pack is our #1 selling product, even though we're the #1 essential oil company in the world. I always like to share my personal experience that I literally, as I was healing from adrenal fatigue, after the 3rd day of taking these vitamins, it was like I was a new woman. I didn't get dizzy anymore throughout the day, just way more balanced energy. Talk about how these are a whole food nutrient derived vitamin, whereas most vitamins are synthetic and are taken from like rocks. So these are absorbable. People don't feel nauseous on them. And just go through each one, like the microplex is your food nutrients. Your alpha CRS is your antioxidant. Your omega is the omega-3s for your brain function. These can be a prenatal. This is, baseline for your overall health. So definitely want to share about the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack. Awesome. So now that you have gone now through the basic class of what essential oils are, why we use them, why we use doTERRA, and also the Lifelong Vitality Pack. So now you're going to close the class. Of course, you can ask a question, like anybody have any questions, but you really, again, want to keep track of time and reel it in now to close the class. And I like to segue and say, okay, now I'm going to talk about how to get these oils in your home. So of course, this is my close. Of course, you could buy retail, but this, in single oils here and there, but this is not how most people begin because you're going to pay more if you purchase retail. Instead, everybody really begins with doTERRA with our starter kits. doTERRA gives us an amazing discount with these starter kits. And what's also amazing is these kits address 80 to 90% of all health problems that could arise in the home. Also, what's amazing about these kits is they gift you a free wholesale membership with doTERRA. Our wholesale membership is like a Costco or a Sam's Club membership. It's 25% off. You get this for the whole year. You can renew it at the end of the year for $25, but they give you a free peppermint oil when you renew. You don't have to order monthly. It's just an awesome online account. So I'm going to now share with you the 2 most popular kits that I highly recommend for you to begin with. And most of the times, I'm actually not going to start sharing the Family Essentials kit. I'm going to start sharing the Home Essentials kit. But if you're just beginning sharing classes and you're just getting comfortable, then start by sharing the Family Essentials and the Home Essentials. But as you get more comfortable, then just go straight to the Home Essentials and the Natural Solutions. So I'm going to give you an example of the Home Essentials. Okay, everyone, so I'm going to walk you through our 2 most popular kits. Here is the Home Essentials kit. I love this kit so much. We have in this kit the 10 core oils that we just spoke of. You can just list them off. And they're in 15 milliliter bottles, so you're getting 250 drops of each of these oils. They're going to last you, along with an amazing petal diffuser, runs for 1 or 2 or 4 hours. This is an $86 savings. It's $275, and this gets you a free wholesale membership. Now I'm going to show you our favorite kit. This is the Natural Solutions kit, truly a complete overhaul of your health and your well-being. I love this kit so much because it comes with the core oils along with balancing oils like Balance, Serenity for your sleep, Wild Orange that we spoke of, a tension blend called Past Tense, and Aroma Touch, which is really great for arthritic, joint, and circulatory issues. It's called our massage blend. Part of why I love this kit so much is the Lifelong Vitality Pack that we just spoke of, super key, along with gut support, probiotics, and enzymes. We all need to be taking probiotics and enzymes every single day for optimal health. Also our On Guard line so that we can really get rid of the toxic cleaning products and the toxic toothpaste. We have the toothpaste, we have the hand soap, a hand sanitizer, awesome On Guard beadlets that you can crush in your mouth on the go. And On Guard Plus soft gels. I always, talk my husband's favorite. It's On Guard Plus oregano, melissa, and black pepper. Amazing immunity capsules that you can take a few times throughout the day and beat the cold flu season. Beautiful diffuser. It's our Lumo diffuser. It can run up to 10 hours or 5 or 2 hours. Different options with lighting or no lighting, and it's beautiful. And then our shampoo and conditioner that I use are fractionated coconut oil. The Correct X is like our natural Neosporin or respiratory stick. For those that have asthma is excellent, or just for, if you're wanting to go for a run. Deep Blue is our muscle tissue tension blend in a rub, and a beautiful, beautiful box. This is $550. So you're getting a $228 savings. Huge. And you qualify for 100 free product points in your cart, in your doTERRA account. 100 free product points is like $100. It's $100 worth of spending on oils. At this point, you're going to also want to share the promotions of the month. So this month that I'm recording this, we have 50 free points that anybody receives that enrolls. So I would also share as well with anybody that gets any of these kits today. You're also going to get 50 free points in your account. How amazing is that? So if you were wanting to get any extras, you can get them that way. And then so anybody that gets these kits today, I have enrollment forms for you. The oils are going to arrive in 2 to 5 days. I like to tell them the oils will arrive in 2 to 5 days, and our protocol is, make sure to write this down. This is an important piece. Our protocol is anybody that gets a kit with us, we will connect with them over phone or in person next week when your oils arrive to do a follow-up consult to make sure you know how to use all the oils you received, to create a regimen for you, and make sure you know how to use your account. And also know how to use your oils safely, that we're not putting them in our eyes or anywhere they don't belong. So that's, we can schedule that today. And lastly, I'll just share, we are a community and a movement that moves word of mouth, home to home, family to family. You can also host a class in your home for 4 to 6 of your friends, and we for free can come teach your friends with an hour class on how to also use these essential oils. This is a wonderful way. You're going to receive a hostess gift. Anybody that books a class today, we have this awesome, whatever that gift is, if it's a keychain or a wild orange, we have this awesome gift for anybody that books today. And also you can get your oils for free through hosting classes and through sharing our doTERRA essential oils. So let me know after class if you'd like to book a class, host a class. And the last thing I'll share is that we need more essential oil educators in the world. There's usually at least one person in the room that is interested and has already been an advocate of well-being for their community. So I want to share that we have a wellness advocate program. This is an amazing program where you are mentored to also become an educator. And this is an awesome way for supplemental income or to replace your income, to really just do what we're doing. So come talk to us after class if you'd like to schedule time to do an overview of that. Another option is you can also tell people that, so in 15 minutes, we're going to do a little 10-minute overview of our business and our doTERRA Wellness Advocate program over here in this side of the room for anybody that's interested in learning more. I think that's a great technique I've noticed as well, because even if people weren't like super interested, maybe they wouldn't want to like book another time to talk about it. Oftentimes people will at least stay for another 15 minutes just to listen and just to learn. And you can always ask for referrals. If they're like, oh, I'm not sure that I'm totally interested. Well, you can say if you know anybody that might be interested, you can give me their contact, and you can always give them an incentive also for any referrals. So you close with that. You thank everyone for coming. Thank you so much for coming. And now I'm going to come around the room. I'm going to answer any questions and help you get your oils for those that are ordering today. And so then I like to kind of keep, one of the kit's images on the screen, and I will come around the room with an enrollment form, and I will simply ask them, okay, oftentimes as I'm approaching them, they'll say, yeah, I think I want to get this kit, and they'll know. If they don't, you can say, okay, so do you have any questions? What again were your top health needs? And then if they're like, yeah, my needs are this, I'm not quite sure which oils I should get, which kit I should get, you can make recommendations. You can say, well, because your needs are asthma and digestion, and you really want that frankincense, for sure, I recommend that you get the Home Essentials kit, because you're going to be able to get way better value in this kit, and you're going to get all your needs met. If someone seems like really not like super jazzed, then you can recommend those smaller kits like the family kit. But if someone's really excited, recommend the bigger kit. Again, I don't know, there's been so many people that have wished that they started with the Natural Solutions kit, because it's, again, such a huge savings and you get all of those core needs. So it really is a better value for people to start with the bigger kit, as if they have that inspiration within them. So make sure to bring your order forms and have them fill out the form. And, if it's a big class, you kind of need to move quickly and okay, I'm going to leave this form with you. You can start filling it out, and then I'll come back to check in with you in a minute. It can be another technique. So that's the class, everybody. I hope that was clear, that was supportive and helpful. Again, 40-minute classes where you're going to change someone's life. So I recommend, studying the notes and then just get out there and go to work. For sure, I'm almost positive that someone in your upline or your crossline is willing to do a class with you if you're needing support to begin. But don't worry, don't try to be perfect in the beginning. I remember teaching my first class, and I was like a deer in headlights. I got super nervous, forgot a lot of what I wanted to say. And it's okay. People still got started with the oils. Use your oils to get yourself prepared emotionally, to ground yourself, to get out of thinking about yourself and think about the lives you're going to shift, the people that need these oils. When we think about other people, we often get more courage than when we're just thinking about am I good enough? So you can do it. Go out there, go teach. Again, we need more essential oil educators in the world. We need these oils in their homes. So I appreciate every effort you make to empower those around you. So that was our training, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, month, year, and journey with doTERRA. And we'll see you on the next video.